Let's make what we do with our talents a living memorial to Kit Bond.
Today, hundreds paid their respects to former Missouri Governor and U.S. Senator Kit Bond at the state capitol. The longtime Missouri politician will lie in state until noon tomorrow in Jefferson City. ABC 17's news anchors Lucas Geisler and Megan Drakis join us live at the state capitol tonight. Now, Lucas, Megan, you were on hand for the state memorial ceremony held today for Bond.
Now, Erica, Christopher Bond took his oath of office in this very building 55 years ago, not only in this building, but in this very room, the first floor of the Capitol Rotunda. And today, Megan, he will lie here for 24 hours in state for the public to remember.
Lucas, after the ceremony ending today, seeing a few people here and there from the public paying their respects to honor the late governor.
He will be here until noon on Wednesday. Bond, of course, has several accomplishments that we will talk about, but today, at today's state memorial service, his colleagues from both sides of the political aisle paid their respects to the man that held the office.
That the man from Missouri, Kit Bond, did cast an expansive and worthy to emulate shadow.
Draped in a Missouri flag, the coffin of Governor Kit Bond lies now for the public to stand in his shadow. John Ashcroft, the man Bond first appointed to replace him as state auditor in 1973, remembered him as the type of leader Missouri needed to reorganize state government.
He had the character to attract the critical mass of public support to lead the renaissance of our state.
Bond was remembered as someone who knew how to enjoy politics and the people involved in them. Democratic Congressman Emanuel Cleaver recalled a reception Bond threw for him when he was elected in D.C.
And I would dare say that you cannot see that today, which means we really need a lot of Kit Bonds.
We are not supposed to hold on to what we have. We're expected to use our talents.
And there may not be a Kit Bond without Jack Danforth, the Missouri Attorney General who hired Bond in the 1960s, closing the ceremony by reminding the crowd of Bond's boundless energy that Bond could have used for himself.
But that was not what he did. He invested his talents, put them at risk, and he produced such a great return for our state. Taking risks is the nature of a life in elective politics.
Now, Megan, moments ago we were here and we watched as those standing vigil, the Highway Patrol and National Guardsmen standing vigil over Kit Bond's body just change over here. Kit Bond, when he was elected in 1973, a lot of historic firsts for the state.
Of course, he was elected as the youngest governor for Missouri at the age of 33, as well as the first Republican elected since the 1940s. Now, he was elected to serve as the 45th governor, like you said, Lucas, in 1973. Under his non-consecutive 8 years in the spot, he governed through bipartisan compromise, something many speakers today, including Senator Jack Danforth and Congressman Emanuel Cleaver, touched on. Now, former Missouri Governor and U.S. Attorney General John Ashcroft spoke today about the transition Missouri made under Bond's leadership.
100 years ago, we were famous for sending 400,000 mules into World War I and II. Now we're famous for defending freedom around the world with missiles. He presided over that kind of transition for the state of Missouri, taking it from something distant past and to be a leader in the future.
Lucas, his leadership, ability to work across the aisle, and people calling his down-to-earthness was some of the many reasons why so many people showed up today. Now, coming up tonight at 6, I'll be showing you the many faces that came here today to honor the former governor, Kit Bond. Reporting alongside Lucas Geisler, Megan Drakis, ABC 17 News.